Good morning, all you beautiful people. We have been in the wild, wonderful Wyoming, in the mountains, trying to breathe at 9,000 foot elevation. Plus battling a head cold. That's getting better. We just spent this past week chilling. Just really chilling. Today, however, we do have an adventure planned. We are in the town of Dubois, Wyoming.
Not Dubois.
No.
Not Dubois. It's Dubois.
Dubois. We are staying at our friend's place here, and we're headed on a rafting adventure today. I've never been rafting, so I'm a little bit nervous.
I actually, when I was a teenager, I saved up and I bought a real river raft, and my friends and I would take that out in Montana, like the Flathead River and like the Thompson River and some other unknown rivers. I don't even think we owned life jackets, but we would take that thing on the craziest places. But anyway, I loved rafting, but she's never been, and I've kind of wanted to take her rafting for a long time, but she's kind of,
I have a healthy respect for the water, so definitely wearing a life jacket.
Well, yes.
And
but anyway, so we're this isn't like a crazy class 3 class.
No, it's not.
It's going to be the Wind River.
It's a float.
Yeah, there'll be some nice riffles, I'm sure. The time of year isn't where it's going to be crazy, but it's going to be a lot of fun. Our friends going with us.
Yeah, it's a 2-hour float. So.
Not a 3-hour tour.
No,
it's a 2-hour tour.
Big difference there, yeah. So join us down there for this float, but in the meantime, I'm going to leave you as we make our way down there with some driving scenery footage. We've been to some incredible places, and I just want to share some of that with you guys. So take a look at that, and then we'll meet you down at the float venue. Off we go. I am very excited. Are you excited?
Yeah, can't wait. It's a small raft for all those people, though.
Yeah. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 of us plus our guide. So
feel free to hop in.
Okay.
There's 7 of us, so
Or do you want to be?
One of us can sit on the door.
I don't want to get tossed.
You want to sit in front of the camera?
Yeah, I'll be over on that side. Okay, but I feel like
across from the cycle.
you can be my partner.
Is
Is that what we want to do?
This has been years.
I don't want to lose her, right?
Years trying to get
I'm terrified.
Oh, really?
Oh, we're good.
She did mention you're new, right? I just.
Okay, so new to this river,
Oh,
the river
okay.
I'm normally on, we have class 4 rapids.
Okay.
So I'm used to like big rapids, you know,
Okay. Okay.
people maybe could die. This will be easy.
You're right over there, Dan.
Huh?
And then it is safe to sit in between 2 people on this door. And then if you do get bounced, it's just good.
Oh, maybe that's where I want to be. Hey. He said someone could sit here because if 2 people are here, it's okay. So how about you guys be here and I'll be in the middle?
Okay.
Does that work?
That works.
Did I forget you got that?
I feel like,
I'll sit here, you sit there.
and I'll just grab you. I'll grab one of you guys.
Whatever you want.
Right, you guys ready? Wow, you guys, I'm gonna scoot it out a little bit. Alright, you guys can hop in.
I don't have a handle of any sort. I just will hold you guys because I don't have a handle.
Oh wow.
Oh.
Yeehaw!
Oh, why are we going right there? Oh.
Like that. Oh!
You got a leak under there?
Oh, yeah.
Self-riding, they're self-bailing.
Whoa,
Water's
hang
going.
on.
Might get a little wet here.
Yeah.
You're not gonna fall out.
Okay. If I do, I'm taking you with me.
The people that fall out are on the edge and are off balance.
Yeah.
But he steered around it.
Huh?
I was wondering if he's going to steer around it.
Yeah, I thought we were going straight for it. Scary. Trying to hold on.
Looks pretty good. Yeehaw!
Okay.
And there is a spot where you don't have to hike with one eye. Alright, so this is the first fossil right here, and this all used to be mud. And it was fossilized, and there's a whole bunch of animal tracks and markings in it. And then this like all the way continues and is all the way covering this whole top plateau. There's all of this stuff right here. Then we can keep walking up this direction. These are categorized under the abstract ones where we don't actually know what they are.
Got a date?
Between 10 and 12,000 years old. these ones. And then this one will be more within the like 6 to 8 range. 6 to 8,000.
10,000 years from now, they're going to be giving tours of train cars.
Yep.
The graffiti.
10,000-year-old graffiti.
These are the abstract ones.
Yeah, some kid. We think it means something. It's just a kid.
That was fun. And the water levels were a little low, and so it was a little more subdued.
Yeah,
which was perfect for me.
It wasn't a crazy, huge whitewater, dangerous rafting trip. It was a very scenic, but some fun little rapids to kind of go through that weren't dangerous, and that's what I was really hoping for her first time, to really just like, oh, it's not that bad.
No,
it was fun.
It's a few scary spots, but only because I have never been, so I didn't know what to expect. But
she kept telling me to hang on, but it's like, we really don't need to. It's just like, we're just gonna.
Okay, but let me tell you about this. They had a safety talk before we boarded, and the gal giving the safety talk, not very confident.
Not very confident in stilling.
Yeah, okay, that's what I mean to say. She was describing, well, the safest place to be is in the boat. However, if you do get tossed out, we'll help you climb back in. If you do end up under the raft, that can be quite scary. Just try to feel your way to the outside and pop back out. Not what I want to hear, because of course I'm envisioning falling out, getting trapped underneath the boat, like with rapids pushing me and I don't know which end is up, and drowning. So that was on my mind. And then also she mentioned, not going to tell you everything will be okay, because we did that last week and a mother and a daughter got tossed out of the raft. So it can happen. Like,
yeah.
Stop it.
In fact, one of the other people on the raft was, during the safety talk, said, so does someone fall out every time? And then she's like, no.
No, but he is new. Our guy, like the guy taking us down the river, he's new.
That's why I'm giving the safety talk.
So it was just like checking all my boxes of worry. So I had to ask the guy, like, how new, how many runs has he done? And he's really not new to rafting, being a guide. He works over in Thermopolis for the past few years.
In serious whitewater rafting.
Yeah, in really like
he was good.
Class 4 and 5 rapids. So he's just new to this route, and he'd done a few runs. But
it was watching him in the water and seeing how he worked the boat. I mean, he just moved us around effortlessly around places that could have caused like flipping over.
Well, I have to admit, afterward, you say watching him, and I didn't look at him a single time, because we went straight to the front of the boat and I was busy looking forward. I never once turned around and looked at the guide to see what he was doing. Never. I was straight ahead, laser focused with a camera in one hand. So I was like death grip. And I told Dave before that if I fall out and drown, that I'm going to haunt him for the rest of his life. So yes, it was nice and chill. And the stop to see the petroglyphs was cool. I don't know how well that showed up on camera, because we were a little bit far away from some of them. But that was a neat little break. And I would definitely do that again. So fun.
Wind River Raft Company, I think is what it was.
Something like that.
Very, very good.
Yeah.
Definitely, I would have no problem saying, if you're around and want to do it. Seemed we had a great time.
Yeah. And he even said, join me in Thermopolis for a more wild
ride. For some real wild ride and stuff.
Yeah.
So maybe, I think we'll, I hope to take Irene rafting again with a little bit more of an adventurous ride, now that she's kind of seen that, okay, these rafts are cool.
Yeah, I mean, this trip you could have just floated in an inner tube.
Yeah, you would have
had
fun. It would have been a pretty good. A few of those rapids would have been pretty intense on an inner tube, but
true.
But it would have been very doable.
Yeah.
But the water level really changes.
If we'd have gone 2 weeks prior, it would have been a more wild time, because it's dropped quite a bit. But we're just having a fantastic time in Wyoming, as we always do.
A lot of cool hikes coming up.
Yeah, we I was consider about moving here, but 2 factors: long, cold, snowy winters, and the wind is just intense every
out of
day.
nowhere.
Yeah,
It might be like calm for hours, and all of a sudden you get like
you don't even know what direction.
30 seconds or a minute of 30-mile-an-hour winds. I was like, what's all the vent's gonna blow off the camper?
Yeah, it's crazy.
And then it's back on.
I mean, this is the Wind
We're in the Wind River, yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, it kind of goes with the name, but
It's stunning.
it is stunning.
You know, and it's just we don't do a lot of national parks. We've been to a bunch. I don't know how many, but we've driven by a lot of them and not gone in just because of the line of cars and the things that you can see around here. And it's so remote, and you know, without the crowds, it's just, I don't know. There's so much to see, and none of us get to live long enough to see it all.
No.
One thing that I've learned in 9 years of travel is we just don't have time to see everything you want to see. Mm-mm. So get out there.
Get out there and do it. I'm going to leave you with some hiking footage from yesterday. We went up to the Fitzpatrick Wilderness area and with our friend Eugene and his pup Audrey, and we hiked about 1,100 foot elevation gain throughout our hike, and we ended up at like 8,500 foot elevation overlooking Lake Louise. Stunning. There's a snow flurry, wind howling.
It went from like cold when it took off to like we kept shedding layers, producing we were in just summer shirts, and then it got cold again, and then almost towards the top, like it was mostly sunny, and we're like, what is that? What is that? Like a cottonwood around here that something's falling? It's like, no, it's snow.
That's snow.
It was snowing, and
it was just, this is just an example of the incredible, stunning views that you could have without anybody around. It's just amazing.
Yep.
So I'm going to leave you with that footage, and we will just catch you on the flip side down the road. Carry on.
Carry on.